Assalamualaikum class 9. We have started your number 3 periodic table and periodicity. In this video, our topic of discussion is ionization energy and its trend in the periodic table. Properties of the elements changes in a predictable way as you move through the periodic table. These systematic variations are called the periodic trends. Periodic trends are set because of the atomic number. Electronic configuration is based upon the atomic numbers. So, the arrangement of the elements according to the increasing atomic numbers show the periodicity repetition of the properties after regular intervals in the electronic configuration of the elements that leads to the periodicity in their properties. Other properties of the elements follows the predictable pattern in the periodic table, which are atomic radius, ionization energy, metallic character, electronegatividity, electron affinity, and shielding effect. What is ionization energy? The energy needed to remove one or more electrons from a neutral gaseous atom and convert it into a positively charged gaseous ion is called the ionization energy. Generally, we can say M is an any element. If we provide ionization energy to it, then it is converted into positive ion and electron is removed from the element. Here we see the particular example of the sodium. Sodium, when removes its one valence electron, it is converted into sodium ion, and for this purpose, we have to provide 496 kilojoule per mole of energy as energy is provided. So we put the positive sign with the ionization energy. Here is an atom of the sodium. Sodium has one electron in the valence shell, and if we remove the one electron of the valence shell, then it carries the one positive charge. As only one electron is removed from the valence shell of sodium, so this is called the first ionization energy. Yes, if there are more electrons present in the valence shell, then we can remove the more electrons from the valence shell. For example, in magnesium, magnesium have two electrons in the valence shell. When one electron is removed from the magnesium, it develops the magnesium positive charge. And for this purpose, the energy required is 738 kilojoule per mole. This value is for the first ionization energy. फर्स्ट आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी कब है? जब एक इलेक्ट्रॉन रिमूव किया जाए किसी भी एटम के वैलेंस शेल से, then it is called the first ionization energy. As magnesium has two electrons in the valence shell, so we can remove the second electron also. So magnesium पॉजिटिव आयन से जब एक सेकेंड इलेक्ट्रॉन रिमूव किया जाता है, देन मैग्नीशियम पॉजिटिव इज कन्वर्ट इनटू मैग्नीशियम 2+. नाउ इट्स वैलेंस शेल हैज बीन रिमूव्ड, क्योंकि वैलेंस शेल में दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स थे, वो हमने जो है वो इसमें से निकाल दिए. दिस इज कॉल्ड दी सेकेंड इलेक्ट्रॉन को निकालने के लिए जो एनर्जी चाहिए, दैट इज कॉल्ड दी सेकेंड आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी, which is 1450 kilojoule per mole. Similarly, like the second ionization energy, there is a third ionization energy. The second and the third ionization energy can be represented as follows. Monopositive ion को अगर हम energy provide करें, then it is converted into dipositive ion with the elimination of an electron. This general equation is for the second ionization energy. जब ये डाईपोजिटिव आयन इसको मजीद एनर्जी इसको प्रोवाइड की जाए, देन इट इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू ट्राईपोजिटिव आयन with the elimination of the electron. This is called the third ionization energy. More energy is required to remove the second electron, and still more energy is required to remove the third electron. Normally ionization energy जो है वो third electron तक परसिस्ट करती है, मीन्स कि हम किसी भी एटम में से 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ही निकाल सकते हैं. What are the units of the ionization energy? Ionization energy may be expressed in electron volts per atom, kilocalories per mole, and kilojoule per mole. What are the applications of ionization energies? What are the uses of ionization energy? हम ionization energy को क्यों इस्तेमाल करें, हम क्यों इससे जनरेट कर रहे हैं? Because it is an index of the metallic characters. In periodic table, we know there are 3 classes of the elements: metals, non-metals and metalloids. ऐसे एलिमेंट्स जिनकी आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी लो होगी वो मेटल्स होंगे. ऐसे एलिमेंट्स जिनकी आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी हाई होगी दे आर नॉन मेटल्स. एंड एलिमेंट्स हैविंग moderate ionization energy are called the metalloids. Secondly, ionization energy values give us an idea about the valency of element. The gap in the first, second, and third ionization energy help us to guess the valency of an element. If the difference between the first and second ionization energy is sufficiently high, then the valency of an element is 1. और अगर ये gap जो है वो small हो, then the valency of the element is 2. So ionization energy is the energy required to remove one electron from an atom by making it a positive ion. Low ionization energy means it is easy to remove the electron. However, high ionization energy means it is hard to remove the electron. In periodic table, as you move down a group, ionization energy decreases, while as you move from left to the right across the period, ionization energy increases. Now we have to give the justification of this trend in ionization energy. For this justification, we must revise the trend of atomic radii in the periodic table. Atomic radii is the half of the distance between the nuclei of the two like atoms. As you move down a group, atomic radius increases. As you move left to the right across the period, atomic radius decreases. Why? As you move across the period, you gain the electrons, but you also gain the proton. More protons hold the electrons tighter, and the electrons are added in the same shell. There is no addition of an extra shell. However, in the group, you gain more electrons which are in electron orbitals further from the nucleus. Means new shells are added in the group. So this results in the increase in the atomic size. Now we will relate this trend with the ionization energy. This is the second period: lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. And the above numbers are the atomic number of these elements. As you can see, as we move from the left to the right across the period, atomic size decreases. Electrons are added in the valence shell, in the same shell. Electrons are added in the same shell. वैलेंस शेल के अंदर ऐड होते हैं. वैलेंस शेल जो कि यहाँ पे सेकंड है, उसी के अंदर जो है वो इलेक्ट्रॉन आहिस्ता आहिस्ता जो है वो सेकंड शेल में आहिस्ता आहिस्ता इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इंक्रीज हो रहे हैं. यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं लिथियम के पास वैलेंस शेल में 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, बेरिलियम के पास 2 है, बोरोन के पास 3, कार्बन के पास 4 और लास्ट में फ्लोरीन के पास आ जाए 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं. तो आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी जो है वो इनकी, लिथियम की आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी 520 किलो जॉल पर मोल है, जबकि फ्लोरीन की आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी 1681 किलो जॉल per mole. Means ionization energy is increasing from lithium to the fluorine. अब यहाँ पे एक सिंपल सी बात है कि न्यूक्लियस is attracting the electrons, all electrons towards itself. यहाँ पे न्यूक्लियस का गैप आउटर शेल से, आउटर इलेक्ट्रॉन से ज़्यादा है, so it is easy to remove this electron as compared to the fluorine. फ्लोरीन का जो आउटर इलेक्ट्रॉन है दैट इज मोर क्लोजर टू द न्यूक्लियस एज कंपेयर टू द लिथियम. लिथियम का साइज बड़ा है, इसका जो वैलेंस शेल है वो लिथियम वो न्यूक्लियस से दूर है, सो इट इज इजी टू रिमूव दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन एज कंपेयर टू दिस. फ्लोरीन का साइज छोटा है तो न्यूक्लियस जो है वो, जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं वैलेंस शेल के जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं वो न्यूक्लियस के करीब हैं, तो यहाँ से इलेक्ट्रॉन रिमूव करना मुश्किल है. So what we can summarize, in period atomic number increases, it results in the nuclear charge increases. That's why atomic size decreases and electrons are held tightly. Hence, greater energy is required to remove the electrons, which results in the increase in the ionization energy. What is the trend of ionization energy in group? Here you can see in the diagram, as you move down the group, the atomic size increases. It is the first group, hydrogen. Hydrogen has one electron, electronic configuration. Hydrogen has one electron in the valence shell. Next element is lithium. Lithium also has one electron in the valence shell, but this one electron is in the second shell. Now, as we move down the group, number of the shells are increasing. लिथियम के पास 2 शेल्स हैं, सोडियम के पास 3 शेल हैं, पोटाशियम के पास 4 शेल हैं, जबकि रुबिडियम के पास 5 शेल। अब अगर हम यहाँ हाइड्रोजन को देखें तो हाइड्रोजन का न्यूक्लियस जो है, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, वैलेंस शेल के इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, दे आर वेरी वेरी क्लोजर टू द न्यूक्लियस एज कंपेयर टू द वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन ऑफ द रुबिडियम। रुबिडियम का वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन न्यूक्लियस से बहुत ज़्यादा दूर है। तो अब न्यूक्लियस की जो अट्रैक्शन फोर्स है वो वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन पे रुबिडियम के लिए जो है वो वीक है। तो रुबिडियम से इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालना यहाँ से ज़्यादा इजी है एज कंपेयर टू द हाइड्रोजन। And the same that is shown by the data of the ionization energy of the first group. Ionization energy for the hydrogen is 1313 kilojoule per mole. It is very very high and it is very difficult to remove the electron from the hydrogen. As we move down the group, ionization energy is decreasing. And for the rubidium we see it is only 403 kilojoule per mole. We can summarize, as we move down in the group, nuclear charge increases. Why? The number of the shells increases and atomic size also increases. Electrons are held loosely because of the greater distance. Hence, less energy is required to remove the outer electrons. Ionization energy increases in a period. Now you have to answer these short questions. What is ionization energy? Secondly, what do you mean by second ionization energy? Why ionization energy increases in a period? Why ionization energy decreases in a group? And what are the units of ionization energy? You have to learn and write down these questions on your notebook. Thank you, students.